Dreams are something that if you don't turn into goals, you can't ever achieve them. I grew up in North Omaha, which was, and still is, probably the poor part of the community. My dad worked hard. He wasn't a professional, and so he had to put in a lot of hours to make the dollars. When I was about 11, my mom contracted breast cancer. My mom always kind of acted like it was no big deal, but I could just kind of tell in my dad's face things were different. What I saw was the clear financial impacts. My dad was, absolutely determined she'd get whatever care and help she needed. So it just required him to do a lot more to make sure we got through that period. She survived it and lived till she was 78 years old. I did everything from, delivering papers, baling hay, which was a great job as a young kid because they paid you in cash, and the harder you worked, the more you got paid. And then in college, I started working at a grocery store here in town. They provided a program where if you maintained a certain grade point average in college, they'd reimburse 80% of your tuition. I got married when I was a junior in college, and we had our first child, our daughter, 15 months later. My only goal coming out of college was to have a job and then at some point get my salary above my age. I was fortunate enough to go to work for Henningsen, Durham, and Richardson for 4 years. I left HDR at the end of '82 to go to work for Citibank in New York. From Citibank, my career has been kind of a progression to Mid-American. About 8 years ago, our son, he was playing basketball, and he was not paying attention, and that just wasn't DJ. After the game, just asked me how I was feeling, and he just said, I'm just tired. The diagnosis proved to be cancer. From the point he got sick forward, he changed everybody around him because he looked at this as a challenge. He said when he first contracted it, you never know what's going to happen here, but I am graduating from high school. He did that. He unfortunately passed away 2 weeks later, but he got through high school. He taught us that during adversity is when you have to commit the most. He never stopped, not just hoping, but committing himself in one fashion or another. Success is being able to look back and feel like you had a positive impact. Is somebody better today because I was here?